Hi everybody, it's Gina Reinge here from the Reinge Clinic. So I posted earlier about talking about stairs today. What on earth am I talking about? Well, we're going to talk about how you can stay fit using your stairs. So if you're at home and you need some cardiovascular fitness, this is where we're going to be. So I hope you're all doing well over there. I know it's hard. It's been a good week for most people, for some considerably longer, and it looks like this could go on for a while. So hopefully we can help you along with some fitness. Now, many of our clients have tried our video calls and actually they've been pleasantly surprised how useful they were. So if you're in pain, if you're sat at your desk all day, please don't live in pain. Give us a call. We can fix so much over a video call. So we're going to look today at those of you who are runners, specifically initially, and then I'm going to show you something that everyone can do to try and stay fit. So as many of you know, we deal with a lot of runners. We get them out of pain, we change their gaits, we analyse them. So we have a lot of clients who were building up for the marathon, and if you're one of those people, I understand it's moved back to October. So that is a pain, because now you need to kind of keep that fitness up. So we're going to talk today about interval training, and interval training is something you really can do in this environment. So we can't necessarily go for our long runs, but don't worry about that because your cardiovascular fitness will not disappear overnight, okay? It will stay there. But if you need to get what we call your VO2 max up, so VO2 max is volume of oxygen, your maximal volume of oxygen. Now, if you're doing any sort of endurance event, you want to be able to oxygenate your muscles over a long period of time. So your volume of oxygen, you want to be big. You want to have lots of capacity. And we do that via interval training. So if you're stuck in the house, stairs are going to come into play. So don't panic if you don't have stairs. We have other options. Even if you're not an endurance runner, we can still use stairs, okay, for really good effect to keep you fit and healthy. So bear with me while I deal with the fitter side of our clientele. I'm going to come back to you guys towards the end. So how do we do interval training? Dead simple. We are allowed to go out for a run. They've said that you can go out once a day and get some exercise. What you can't do is go for long distances, okay? So we can really focus on getting our VO2 max up by doing our interval training. So what you're going to do is you're going to go out into your street and you're going to run up and down a few times because you need to be warm for this. And the reason we need to be warm is because we're about to go all out into a sprint. And I don't want anyone out there popping a hamstring or popping a calf, okay? So if you do, give us a call. We'll sort it out over the video phone, okay? But what you want to do, okay, is you want to go out, you want to run up and down a couple of times, just get everything moving, everything loose, everything fluid. And then what you're going to do is look at two lampposts. You're going to jog between lamppost 1 and lamppost 2. And then you're going to sprint between the next two lampposts. And you're going to give it everything you've got. You're going to sprint with everything you've got. So by the end, by the time you get to that lamppost, you're exhausted. Okay, you're then going to jog. So we're going to jog between two lampposts, sprint between two lampposts, and then jog between two lampposts. And you're going to repeat that. You might need to turn around and use the same set of lampposts again, but you're going to continue that until you can't do it anymore. It's called maximal exercise, okay? So we want you to be at the point you couldn't sprint another one. Even if you wanted to, it wouldn't be possible. And then you know you've hit failure, you've hit your exhaustion point, and that means we're getting adaptation in the heart muscles, and that's really important. So you're going to do that as many times as you can manage, and it will probably only be 2 or 3, and that's fine, that's really normal. And then next time, go out, give it 2 or 3 days of recovery and do it again, and you'll probably find you can start to increase that. And what you will find is then when you go out for your one long run, you'll be able to oxygenate better, so you'll get tired much slower. You'll be able to be much more efficient in your running. Your times may well increase. So this is a really, really good way of getting that fitness up and actually doing something really useful with this time to improve your running. So that's the first thing. Now, what if you can't go out at all? If you're completely isolated? Well, this is where our stairs come in. So unless you're in a flat, in which case we'll have to think of something else. If you're in a house and you've got stairs, now there are many options for this, okay? So if you are fit and healthy, okay? And I'm just going to put a little caveat around blood pressure on this. If you're doing your interval training and you have high blood pressure and that high blood pressure is not well controlled, or it is really quite high, don't sprint all out initially. Build up slowly to it, okay, because we don't want to stress that heart too much. Okay, so if you're doing interval training outside and you've got a heart condition, slowly let your body adapt slowly to it. But if you're healthy, then what you can do are several things. You can either sprint up your stairs and jog slowly down them, sprint up, jog down them. That will have exactly the same effect on the heart. Or you can just use your bottom 2 steps. So you can literally hop up, hop down, hop up, hop down. Very, very fast for kind of 20 seconds if you can do it. This isn't long duration, okay? We're using anaerobic principles here. So that means like without oxygen. So your body depletes very, very quickly. So we want to go up and down, up and down, up and down very, very quickly for 10 seconds, 20 seconds until you can't do it anymore. Then you want to rest of about 30 seconds to a minute, depending. If you've got a heart rate monitor, wait for your heart rate to go back to a more normal rate, so resting heart rate, so kind of below 100 if you can get it, and then go again, okay, and you'll get that adaptation going on with the heart. Now, let's say you're not a runner, you hate running, oh my goodness, I can't stand the idea of going for a run, or it's not physically possible. Don't panic, stairs are still useful, okay? So let's say actually you've got mobility problems, let's say you just need to stay relatively healthy during this period. Again, we can still use stairs, okay? So you can walk up the stairs or you can lightly jog up the stairs, and that will get your heart rate going. So jogging up, walking down, jogging up, walking down. If you need to, walk up and walk down, that's absolutely fine. Whatever for you is overloading your system is absolutely fine, okay? So let's now assume that you've actually got mobility problems, and actually walking is quite tough. So now we want to improve our strength and we want to improve our mobility. So to do that, we're going to walk up these stairs very, very slowly. The slower you do something, the more muscles you have to activate. So in order to recruit, you have to switch on all your muscle fibres to control a movement. So if I walk downstairs very slowly, I have to control that movement, and that will tax my muscles a lot, okay? So you can actually do some really good strength training, whether you're fit and healthy or not, by slowing those movements down. Now, if you need to, you can hold on to the banister. If you're fitter and healthier and got good balance, don't hold on to the banister. It's harder. You have to balance more. So these are a few tips for you today, a little bit different to usual. I think Ian's going to plan to come on most mornings and give you a general fitness programme, which sounds really exciting. But anyway, I hope you're all right. I hope you're all coping, and give us a call if you need any help. Take care for now, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.